Oh my God, Becky. Oh my God. Yeah.
What is good, our choosy friends? Welcome back for another review. This one, I know, is a little late for this movie, but we saw it a little late, and after we did it, we knew we had to see it.
Sausage party, right?
Yeah, you're gonna break my chair. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, wrong kind of sausage party.
Yeah, so obviously Sausage Party is the movie. Yeah, after we saw this movie, we knew we had to do a review on it because it was pretty damn funny. It
was terribly awesome.
Yeah, I agree with that. I knew it was gonna be bad because it was Seth Rogan, and you know, End of the World or whatever that movie was.
This is the End.
This is the End. Yeah,
that
movie was pretty bad. So I knew that this was gonna be over the edge. But God, I didn't know that I was gonna get carded to make sure I was 21 to walk into this movie. I thought seeing our movie had to be 18, and when we walked up, they're like, "You have an ID because you got to be 21." And I was like, "Okay."
It's because we shaved the mustache off.
That's probably what it was.
So
I was a lot younger, yeah. So, all right. So honestly, how did you feel about this movie?
So I felt like this movie was okay.
Left him speechless.
Yes, it definitely did, because this movie was so awesome, so horrible, so amazing, and so raunchy all at the same time. It was like the first time that you found your dad's porn stash. I mean, it was the most magical. And
when you said porn stash, I just thought of my stash, not the stash like under his bed. I was like, how'd you find your dad's porn stash? That is a weird story that we have to talk about later. That's like some therapy shit right there.
It explains a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, it's like finding your dad's porn stash.
Yeah,
right,
it's like jerking off for the first time, like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing, and then just that instant feeling of regret and remorse right afterwards. This is what this movie is. They captured that perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, I went into it, like I said, knowing that it was going to be bad, and oh my Lord, I kept looking over at my wife like, is this seriously happening right now? Like, holy crap. Like, throughout the movie, it wasn't so bad. They had, little, undertone jokes, and, stuff like that. It was the end. And we'll get into that in the spoiler in a little bit.
Yeah.
But the end was probably... A friend at work with my wife said that the end was a doozy, so we were expecting something out of it, but not what this movie had. So
you'll never look at a banana the same way again.
Oh my! I'll never look at any type of food the same way again. Holy crap! But yeah, so definitely be ready for the end of this movie when you guys go and see it, because it gets a little crazy.
But it builds you up to it.
It does.
It's like, how are they going to top that? Oh, they just did. Well, how are they going to top that? Holy shit, they're never going to top it.
Yeah. So basically, the story is that just real quick. The food is alive in the store. They all want to get chosen and taken to the promised land. What they think is the promised land.
The gods are
the gods are the humans, buying them, taking them to the promised land. And, they, like I said, they all want to get chosen. But what they don't know is that the humans actually kill all the food, which we know. As humans, we eat it, So it's basically like the food side of the story on how they view it as compared to how we view it. Because they even show, there's one scene real quick where it shows, I think one guy gets high or something like that, and he's able to see the food alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bath salts.
Yeah, with bath salts. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of a funny part in that movie. It's and he can talk to the food while he's high. So it's, very interesting how he's, able to react, but only when he's on a different plane, basically.
It's funny, because I thought they were going to go a totally different direction with the whole bath salts.
Yeah.
You think of bath salts, you think of that motherfucker in Florida that ate that other
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a movie about people eating food, and then this dude takes bath salts, and it's like...
he gets afraid to eat the food.
So the food becomes a friend, and then everybody else becomes food.
Yeah.
That's not what happened in the movie.
And I actually thought it was going to follow Seth Rogan's character, the one hot dog and stuff like that. I thought he was going to get taken out of the store, and it wasn't. He was actually in the store.
Yeah, the whole time.
Most of the time they were in the store. I thought they were going to be outside more, but Yeah, the whole time he's like in the store and they're trying to figure out all this, like what's going on. Basically.
Yeah, the only time that you see anybody out of the store is one of the other guys in the package. But we'll get into that with the whole spoiler part. But like you said, they want to get chosen to go to this promised land.
They have this whole song about it in the beginning. It's pretty damn funny.
Pay attention to the words.
Yeah, it starts out, it sounds all sweet, like a freaking Disney song, and then the next thing you know, you have some German sauce talking about exterminating the Jews, or something like that. It was like, what the hell is going on in this song?
That was another thing I really liked about the movie, is it, like, hit on, like, these cultural diversities, like, you know, like, there was, like, I don't know,
bagel and like a falafel
and
or something like that.
And the bagel was Jewish, and the falafel was fucking like Muslim.
Yeah, Muslim, basically.
And like they hate each other throughout the whole movie, but they're in the same aisle.
Yeah.
Like it was just stupid. It was funny shit like
stuff
that.
Like that. There was like some religious undertones in there, which are pretty funny. Like, how can you believe in the gods and all this stuff? And they're like, how can you not believe? Yeah, that was pretty funny actually.
It sounds like a conversation.
Yeah, I always mess with them.
So another thing that I thought was really cool for this was the voices for the actors in this. So you got Craig Ferguson, you got Jonah Hill, you got, you know, Michael Cera.
Right.
You got all those guys you already know, but there was a couple guys that aren't in all these movies that I thought was fucking awesome that they were in it. Two biggest ones was Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know who that is, he plays Ruxin in The League.
And he also had his own show for a while, I think, like Comedy Central called Kroll Show. That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
actually.
this dude is funny,
yeah.
but he's a douche. It was perfect casting, because he's a fucking douche. I thought that was funny. And then the bagel sounded like Woody Allen.
Yeah.
It was actually Edward Norton.
That was like amazing.
Yeah, that was funny as hell because you could not tell who the hell that was.
And then they had the taco in there, like his little taco. That was Selma Hayek. That was pretty funny. She was like a lesbian taco. So yeah, that was pretty interesting too.
Yeah, just all these characters, different characters got involved with this. So,
yeah,
Paul Rudd, all these guys.
Whatever actors you could think of, I felt like they threw in this movie.
Yeah.
All right, so this is where we're going to jump into the spoilers. So just jump ahead to this time right here, and then we will go into the ratings. If not, stick around for the spoilers, and we will give it all away. All right, so like I said before, this movie basically takes place in the store with Seth Rogen's character, the little hot dog, and it's funny because sausage. They find out that the gods or the promised land isn't real from honey mustard. And it's funny because he actually finds out because he's returned to the store.
Yeah.
And then so he's like freaking out, like he looks like a war veteran.
Yeah,
he's
got the PTSD.
Yeah, and so he's like, don't touch me, don't touch me. And then so he gets chosen again in the same card as Seth Rogen's character. And so he's telling him all this shit. So then Seth Rogen goes on this whole adventure because he tells him that he needs to find Firewater for the answers because Firewater tells Honey Mustard that if he tells anybody, he's going to kill him.
Yeah.
But Honey Mustard just takes his own life anyway.
Yeah, he jumps out of the car and all these fucking chips fall down and everything, and the douche, which starts the whole hatred bad guy.
The douche actually becomes like the bad guy of the whole movie, you know, other than the humans eating everybody. But yeah, so the douche is trying to hunt down Seth Rogen's character because they caused this car crash which made them fall out, and the douche didn't get chosen to go to the promised land basically, and all he wanted to do was get up in this chick's sliz. So
he describes it. It's fucking. He's like, I just can't wait to get in between that split right there.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking
like we said, this movie is dirty as shit.
Oh yeah.
So basically, the whole thing is him going to the store. They go to the liquor aisle. All the liquor's all fucked up and drunk and having parties like you expect people with liquor to do.
Yeah.
And then he goes.
It was like a Mardi Gras scene.
Yeah, he finds Firewater. He tells him to go to the ice aisle, which is the dark aisle. He goes there. There's all these like the utensils, like knives and shit like that. And he finds a cookbook, and it shows like them just being eaten and destroyed in this cookbook.
So one thing, real quick, before you get too far, as he's in there talking to Firewater, they have like this whole little powwow scene where they're all smoking, and then they have two other characters come in, Twink and
Raisins, something like that.
It was Craig Ferguson's
Grits.
Grits. Yeah, it was Grits. Box of grits, but he was black. So Firewater's talking about how he had his own aisle until the fucking crackers took it over.
Yeah.
Craig Robertson. Not Ferguson. Robinson. The fucking black guy. You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, so he's talking about how he goes in there and he tells Firewater, "You tell him about the crackers?" He's like, "Yeah, I told him about the crackers." He's like, "Fuck them crackers, cracker ass crackers." And I just thought that shit was
That
funny.
shit was funny, actually. That was
It
really
was
funny.
perfect.
So all that is nothing compared to this guy's favorite part, which is
Food porn.
and
Literally food porn.
this guy loves food, so this was definitely his favorite part.
I'm not gonna lie, I got hard on watching this. You got the fucking taco, wearing the sausage strap on, going through the bagel, getting into the bun with the fucking falafel wrapped around it. You got the falafel's balls in the bagel's face. You got a fucking banana over there getting jerked off. I mean, everybody in the store.
Literally just a
everybody.
food orgy. All of them are just
Fuckfest
having
on aisle
crazy
5.
food sex. I never even knew you could use some of those foods as sexual items, and that got me thinking a little bit.
Yeah. So, I'm not even here again. But, I mean, this shit was just insane. Like, it was graphic as fuck.
Oh my god. Which makes sense to why they card you before you go in.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little ridiculous, but now I understand. If you have young children, do not take them to this cartoon.
Absolutely
At all.
not.
Like,
I
at
wouldn't
all.
even take your adult I don't know how you fucking took your adult kids to go see.
Because my kids are cool as shit.
Like, yeah, I know you guys didn't make eye contact at all the whole movie. Don't take your wife if she's never even heard about it. Definitely take her, surprise the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Like, our wives walked out of that theater like,
Your wife literally said, I'm never eating food again.
like, what the fuck did we just watch?
Yeah, I think everybody walked out of that movie theater like that. I was like that.
Yeah, like, it was, like, I feel like we're not doing enough justice to
Yeah,
how
just
fucking crazy.
Just go see it.
Yeah.
Just go see it. One of my favorite parts was one of the other sausages had escaped, and he was walking through everywhere.
Yeah.
And first off, he's like, "Oh, another sausage!" And he walks up to it, and it's just a turd with all this corn in it. And the corn gets up, they look like zombies and stuff. And then the other thing that he sees is a used condom on the ground, and the condom's like, "Help me! They just wouldn't stop." First he outstretched me, and then he splooge. Dude, I lost it on that part. It was so fucking funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. This is definitely by far a guilty pleasure. If you don't feel somewhat disgusting for watching it, then you might not have a soul.
If you don't laugh, then something's wrong with you.
Yeah, no, you're gonna laugh. I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna laugh at something.
There's gonna be something in there you laugh at, but yeah, at the same time, if you don't feel disgusted afterwards, there's definitely something wrong with you. Alright, so if you skipped ahead, welcome back. We're gonna get into the ratings right now. B-Man, what would you rate it?
So I'm gonna go full price. I didn't really care for the whole religious undertone demeanor thing to it, or not, But other than that, it was perfect. It was you always expect a certain level of disgust in these movies, and this one just took it to the furthest reaches, and they made it a cartoon, so that just made it even better. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go full price as well. I thought this movie was so hilarious. I feel like this is the new generation's World Police. I just feel like this is our new World Police. World Police when it came out was absolutely disgusting but hilarious at the same time.
America.
This is the same shit. I would watch this over and over.
Yeah.
So definitely full price for me as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright guys, so definitely hit that subscribe button because our next video is going to be a lot of fun. We actually have kind of a special guest, a little different review that we're going to be doing. But, this person is really cool. They're letting us review this game. I'm basically going to give that out that they created. So we're gonna play that and do a little review on that. And we're really excited about that because they're going to stick around to a challenge with us as well. So that'll be another video for you guys. But yeah, so definitely hit that subscribe button for that because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that like button. Comment down below. Let us know how we're doing. We love to hear from you guys. Interaction with our fans is the best.
Oh, yeah. And make sure you let all your friends know that they actually did it. They have a mix of Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, and John Goodman all on this channel right here. I mean, it doesn't get any sexier than this.
You're John Goodman, right?
No, I'm all three.
Oh.
I don't know who the fuck you are, but this is a sexy guy right here.
Oh, okay.
You got the personality, I got the sexiness.
Alright, guys, so as usual, when you choose to spend your hard earned money, make sure you
Choose smart.
take it easy, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out some of our other reviews and check out our challenges as well. And we will see you in the next video.